Revelio. Revelio.
Past the ruins. I'm on the right track.
Revelio. Accio. Protego. Revelio. Stupid one.
Ugh. Shame you're so foul.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Levioso.
This looks intriguing.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Stupefy. Incendio. 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 Revelio.
Might I remind?
Incendio.
These rocks have seen better days.
Incendio. Revelio.
If I wasn't this little excitement, I'd have a job at a bank.
Revelio. Incendio.
Haven't a clue why there's such a fuss over them. The Ministry ought to loosen the reins on the dark arts.
Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Protego. Accio.
Stupid. Stop sticking around like a... No.
Your poaching days are over. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Levioso. Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Oh. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Incendio. Accio. Revelio.
An encampment. This must be it.
Revelio.
How long for a bacon and mushroom?
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Arn will regret not joining us. If he doesn't come round now, he'll be made even more of an example.
We should have killed that traitor Arm when we took his cards.
We'll reclaim what is rightfully ours.
Most goblins in my family worked in the mines at one time or other. Feels like I've been at this for hours. Over here! I will...
How many of you are there?
Levioso!
You gave me no choice.
As if there's more than one way to enter. How many of you are there?
Such arrogance.
Accio!
I won't rest.
Incendio!
Can't handle a little old...
What do you have in store for me this time?
Do it! Enjoy! Always on the dip. Somebody there? Hello?
Accio! Incendio!
That was quite something. Now, to free Arn's cards.
Levioso! Incendio! 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 Accio! Levioso! Revelio! Incendio! Revelio! Accio! Revelio!
quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to Arn.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Revelio.
What's that?
Incendio. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Potato. Stupefy. Stupefy. Incendio. Stupefy. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Protego. Levioso. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Levioso. Protego. Stupefy. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Toadstool tails always made me wretched. Revelio.
Revelio. Revelio.
On, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
I managed to free your carts fairly easily.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
What a nice idea, On. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done.
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
What do you have for sale?
I hope to see you again sometime.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Levioso! Expelliarmus!
You seem to have the right
Accio!
Keep practicing.
Incendio!
Expelliarmus may save your life.
Levioso! Expelliarmus! Revelio.
Professor Hackett isn't in
Another house token for the house chest.
serious subject to teach. Not 40 coral students when it comes to defense against the dark arts.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself. So few students know who I am these days. Eldridge Diggory, former Minister for Magic and founder of the Aura Recruitment Program, at your service. I believe you can help solve a decades-old murder, thanks to that book you found, and, in particular, its missing pages.
How do you know about the book and the pages?
We portraits here more than you might suspect, and most of us can keep a secret. So, what say you? Surely a Hufflepuff such as yourself would be inclined to help seek long overdue justice.
I'll do whatever I can.
Wonderful. I am pleased to have been right about you. My great-niece, Helen Thistlewood, can provide you with details. She's retired now, but was a skilled aura in her day. And the unsolved murder of which I speak was her case. I often visit my portrait in her home, in the nearby hamlet of Upper Hogsfield. Shall I tell her to expect you?
How could a few pages of a book help her solve an old case?
A boy disappeared with those pages, but they never found the body. A girl was convicted of his murder nonetheless. It seems those pages could exonerate her somehow. My great-niece can tell you more.
Can you tell me more about your great-niece?
Cream of the crop when it comes to auras. A star pupil here, and then an exemplary servant to the ministry. And her spark hasn't diminished one bit in her retirement. She and I often chat about old cases and our glory days. No offense, but it's nice to get away from the students and converse with someone who's familiar with my legacy.
When were you the Minister for Magic?
Over 100 years ago. 1733 to 1747, to be precise. The stories I could tell you. Didn't have the chance to do all that I could. I was in the midst of reforming Azkaban when my life was cut short by dragon pox. I was sneezing sparks to the bitter end.
I shall go and see her right away.
Brilliant. With what I suspect is your knack for hard work and her keen mind, both mysteries may be solved sooner than you think. I shall see you there, soon I hope.
Revelio.
Come on inside. Oh, watch yourself, though. Let's have you leave here alive.
Lumos.
Expelliarmus.
Lumos.
Accio.
Lumos.
Come on inside. Oh, watch yourself, though. Let's have you leave here alive. You're a force to be reckoned with, aren't you? Scaring all the goblins away. Such a wee bairn gieing a thrashing to you.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Whew. Sorry I'm in a bit of a tizzy. I was just scolding some of the plants for spitting and nipping. I suppose it's my own fault for putting more than 4 to a tray. By the way, Beatrice Green is the name, but you may address me as Madam Green. Welcome to Dogweed and Deathcap. Oh, mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there wasn't the constant demand for antidotes, I wouldn't need to stock so many of the little dears. Except, of course, for curses. And, well, if you've been petrified, then obviously you've come to the right place. Mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there's an uprooting, you'll be the next one to drop dead, and I'm in no mood for a clear-up.
Someone died here.
Aye. Fortunate, really, that it was just the one. Now then, how may I help you today?
I think I'll just have a look around for now.
Very well. Let me know if you see anything you like.
What do you have for sale?
things will be safe with me. Till they're so... Doors always open. You be sure to... Soon. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio.
Who lived here, I wonder? Revelio. Accio. Expelliarmus.
Expelliarmus! Lumos! Accio! 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 Revelio! Accio!
Fine use of my talents, this.
I've heard centaurs quieter than you.
One in belly.
Accio! Expelliarmus!
Sugar in our midst.
Nice try! You deduction! Not so tough now, are ya?
Expelliarmus!
I hope you're...
Accio! Revelio!
Thinking in terms of good and evil merely indicates a limited imagination, in my opinion. You can feed a beast, or it can feed you, if you get my meaning.
Accio! Expelliarmus!
Give that back! No.
Expelliarmus! Accio! Levioso! Incendio! Incendio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Leviosa. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Stupefy. Revelio.
Welcome to Upper Hogwarts.
This must be the place Minister Diggory mentioned. Helen lives around here somewhere.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer.
Excuse me. Did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
I did. I don't think we've met. I'm Dorothy Sprottle. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph, only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot, I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
Why would Bardolph want to get involved with the Ashwinders?
Oh, he had a terrible run-in with Ranrock's loyalists. Changed him. He vowed never to feel powerless again. I think he sought the Ashwinders out to learn their secrets. Victor Rookwood, at least, seems somehow immune to Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think Bardolph may have simply run off?
No. Bardolph's run that shop with Claire his entire life. He'd not give it up for anything. He swore he'd be back in a fortnight. My instincts are that he's been held captive, or worse.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
Revelio.
I should investigate.
Revelio.
If you work all day with your hands, you're no better than...
Not much of a dark art that frightens me.
Revelio. 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 Incendio. Revelio. Revelio.
If only indispensable. I'd be set for life. Not to worry. Not saying I don't have the odd thing.
Helen's told me.
Upper Hogsfield is being terrorised by Ranrock's loyalists. It's not right.
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now. Madame Beaumont, might I speak with you?
Yes? What about?
Mrs. Sprottle told me a little about your brother's disappearance.
Oh, dear Dorothy. She'd go looking for Bardolph herself if she could.
She mentioned dark magic and even the Ashwinders.
Despite my repeated warnings, Bardolph's been experimenting with dark magic near the edge of the forest. I thought perhaps he'd get it out of his system and it would gradually stop. But then one day, he didn't come home.
Could Bardolph have run off?
No, he'd never leave me here alone. He did speak of going to talk with Victor Rookwood. That worries me almost more than his attempts at mastering dark magic. Rookwood is as dangerous as Ranrock, in my opinion.
Is there anything your brother took with him that might help to track him down?
Only his satchel, journal, and a woolen jumper I knitted for him. That's all I can recall.
I'll let you know if I see or hear anything about him.
Thank you. How kind. I'd be so grateful to learn where he is. I know in my heart he's out there. Do be careful.
What do you have for sale?
Bardolph, where are you? I'll not give up hope. Marvellous. I could always use more of these. Thank you for passing through.
Revelio.
Ranrock's loyalists are a menace. What can be done?
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. I'm simply at my wit's end.
How did your brother Bardolph end up in St. Mungo's?
Bardolph had spent the entire day hand-picking herbs and roots for us. When a group of Ranrock's lot appeared and demanded the harvest for themselves, Bardolph refused. In their anger, they hurled him against a rock and robbed him. The moment he left St. Mungo's, he vowed revenge. I worry he may be dabbling in magic that he will one day regret.
You said Ranrock's loyalists have set up camp here. Where, precisely?
To the south, across the river. Last I heard, there were several loyalists in each camp. I won't go near them.
Why don't you simply leave the area for now?
Upper Hogsfield is my home. Bardolph and I grew up here. No, we are standing firm. Once my brother returns, then we shall decide what to do next. He's gone to seek Victor Rookwood's advice. I didn't approve of that idea, but perhaps in the end it will help.
I'm unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury, or worse. Please be cautious. We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
Now, don't be stingy.
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard.
Revelio.
Excuse me, Mrs. Sprottle. Any news on Bardolph Beaumont's disappearance?
Afraid not. I've spoken with Claire, still worried sick about her brother. He was last seen heading towards the forest with one of Victor Rookwood's lot.
Nice.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like
Revelio.
Madam Thistlewood, I met your great-uncle in his portrait in my common room. He sent me to speak to you.
I'm pleased you came. Uncle Eldridge believes the book you found and its missing pages may be relevant to an unsolved case from my time as an aura.
Very well. I'm listening.
Decades ago, a student named Richard Jackdaw disappeared after going to meet a girl named Anne. They never found his body. When his headless ghost appeared briefly in Hogsmeade, wholly unaware of how he died, Anne was convicted of his murder and sent to Azkaban. It was in large part due to the testimony of a girl called Apollonia Black. Jealous of Anne, I think.
That sounds terrible, but I'm not sure how I can help.
Anne's alibi was somewhat labyrinthine. She said Jackdaw promised her adventure following a map he found on some pages he'd stolen from Peeves.
And you think Peeves ripped those pages from the book I found in the restricted section?
If my great-uncle is to be believed, yes. At least that's what the portraits at Hogwarts suspect. Anne insisted that Jackdaw had asked her to follow the map with him, but only after she solved a series of puzzles he'd prepared. Odd way to woo a girl. She swears she never even solved the first puzzle, so they didn't meet. Jackdaw's ghost vanished almost as soon as he appeared. Without Jackdaw's puzzle, pages, or remains, Anne was sent to Azkaban based solely on Apollonia's spurious testimony.
I don't understand. What can I do to help?
I believe Anne may have solved the first puzzle by now, but after spending time in Azkaban, she's a shadow of her former self. She won't speak to anyone she doesn't trust, and she trusts no one. If you, a student with a connection to the pages, like Jackdaw had, spoke to Anne, she might reveal new information.
What a horrible story. If you think I can help, I'll come with you.
This is wonderful news. You are to be commended for your kindness and bravery. Fortunately, being a retired Auror has its benefits. We can apparate right to her. I've escorted ministers, professors, and many others to that blasted place. Never a student, I'll admit, but I will keep you safe.
Can you tell me more about Apollonia Black?
Wretched, vindictive girl, that one. Apollonia claimed that Anne threatened to kill the boy after he broke her heart. The Black family's power over certain people in the Ministry, along with the fact that Anne is Muggle-born, sealed her fate.
I'd like to know more about Anne.
That poor soul never was the brightest girl, and that lack of wit proved to be her undoing.
I half suspect Jackdaw and Apollonia were merely toying with her. Who could have known he'd end up dead?
She's not held up well in Azkaban. In some ways, she blames me for not proving her innocence. I'd like to clear her name if we can.
You said Jackdaw's ghost appeared briefly, then vanished. Where do you think he went?
I have no idea. Evidently, he was always a bit restless, going on and on about adventure. If I had to guess, he tired of Scotland and is somewhere on the other side of the globe by now.
Very well. Let's go.
Steady yourself. We'll apparate together. Don't worry, I've never splinched anyone.
Do take care now, and tread lightly in that horrible place.
We'll be there in but a moment. That ought to keep them at bay for now. Though, be aware, you may feel a wave of despair. It will pass.
Thank you for the warning.
This really is a dismal place, but we'll be out of here soon enough. Now follow me. Do keep your wits about you.
I never thought I'd see the inside of Azkaban for myself.
Nasty Dementors. Not even I could convince the Ministry to send them off. There's no need for such monsters.
Careful around, Anne. She's been here a lot longer than the rest of them.
If I had my wand, I'd cast Crucio on the lot of you!
You don't scare me, cur. They teach you so little of what you should know at Hogwarts.
That witch you're with has a dark cloud over her. I can feel it.
All around the darkness, my only friend, my only hope.
No one at school's going to believe this.
Now remember, Anne has been here a long time. The Dementors aren't kind. Have patience and speak to her quietly and respectfully.
Are you Anne?
Who's there? Who speaks to me? Is that death finally come for me?
I'm a student from Hogwarts. I found the book that you said would exonerate you.
Ah, the book, the book. No one would look. None of the mages found the pages. Methinks the feckless knave meandered to his cave. My fate was surely sealed in Upper Hoggyfield.
Are you saying that the missing pages are in a cave? Near Upper Hogsfield?
Field, ruins house, a vault concealed.
A vault in some ruins near Upper Hogsfield. I suppose it can't hurt to look.
Can't hurt to look. Go find the pages from your book. Helen, know you're here. Come in closer, be a dear.
What is it, Anne?
You're hurt.
Go. The cave. You're safe now. You have what you need. I'll be all right once I get...
But, Madam Thistlewood, All right. I'll find it. I'll find Jackdaw's cave.
Revelio. Revelio.
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard.
Revelio.
One of Ranrock's camps, exactly as Madame Beaumont described.
Expelliarmus.
I don't have time. No! I will make you.
Incendio. Accio. Leviosa!
I won't rest. No! One less human to worry about. Nice.
Protego!
Someone thinks they can... I don't think you know who you're dealing with. Your acrobatics will only postpone the inevitable.
Accio! Incendio!
I won't rest.
Expelliarmus!
Yes.
Leviosa! Protego! Stupefy!
No! I won't rest. Dead.
Stupefy! Incendio!
Fight about as well as a pumpkin. No!
Protego! Stupefy! Accio! You've one less follower, Ranrock. Revelio. Revelio. Accio.
Are you quite finished? Is that the best you did?
Protego. Expelliarmus. Accio. Stupefy.
You won't get away with that.
Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Stupefy. Stupefy. Incendio. Protego.
Well done.
Expelliarmus. Incendio.
An utterly pitiful display. I should have been what an unfortunate
Expelliarmus. Stupefy.
Won't get away with that.
Incendio. Incendio.
Such arrogance.
Accio.
Why can't I hit you?
Incendio. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Protego.
Dead. You look tired.
Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Stupid child.
Accio. Protego.
Get accustomed to that.
Leviosa.
No!
Expelliarmus. Incendio.
I will make you. The coward. I won't rest. Stop it!
Incendio.
No!
Expelliarmus.
Both camps cleared. Madam Beaumont will be glad to hear that. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. That solves that. Revelio. Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
That I do, but what's a student like yourself doing out here? Got yourself lost, did you?
Just exploring the countryside a bit.
Aye. Nice to break the routine now and then. Bit of a wanderer myself, in fact. Name's Leopold Babcock, and I am indeed here to sell. Now, for someone like yourself who is also prone to wander, I cannot understate the importance of keeping some Wiggenweld potion on hand. I wouldn't dare set foot in a place like the Forbidden Forest without a steady supply. What do you say, my young friend? A measure of safety for the path ahead?
Something to consider. Thank you for your help, Mr. Babcock.
Aye, let me know if you see something you like.
What do you have for sale?
Thank you for your patronage. I shall hope to do business with you again. It's been a pleasure.
Revelio. What seems to be the problem?
You may well ask. I'm convinced I saw a grim, an omen of death. I'm not safe, but if it can't see me, I'll be all right, won't I? All I need is an invisibility potion. Yes, that's what I need.
The Grim, if you saw one, is an omen. Omens don't attack you, so I doubt an invisibility potion will do you much good.
I can see you don't believe me. Fine. Then my blood will be on your hands.
Revelio.
This stupid patrol.
Revelio.
He's weak. Yes, he is. When's the last time you saw him catch a beast? He spends more time petting the things.
You can feed a beast, or it can feed you. I prefer the latter.
Accio.
Comprito!
Potato.
Well done. Shite.
I never sympathize.
Is that all they're teaching in school?
You'll have to fight him, Benny. Potato! Avoiding our problem.
Comprito! You're gonna have to stop that. I don't have all day.
Nothing more than luck. Nothing more than luck.
Rookwoods don't go down. Stupid trick.
No, too hard.
You're built twice the pain if I have to come and find you.
Accio. Leviosa. Incendio. Expelliarmus. The beasts are safer now. Revelio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Revelio. Could it be a Merlin trial? Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Revelio. Expelliarmus! Incendio! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Stupefy! Incendio! Accio! Levioso! Protego! Stupefy! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Stupefy! Revelio! Accio! Revelio! Incendio! Revelio! Expelliarmus! Well, that...
Accio!
Perhaps something with a bit more force.
Incendio! Levioso!
Revelio!
Incendio!
Revelio!
I do miss the bustle of business. Poor customers.
Hello, Madam Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock's camps.
You cleared them out? How?
I managed to catch them off guard.
When my brother returns, this news will mean the world to him. You saved our hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten. I fear for other hamlets, truly. Ranrock and his lot are unlike any goblins I've ever seen.
What do you have for sale?
Thank you. Sincerely. Thank you for passing through.
New end? Fancy, you know.
Revelio.
I've never seen a sword like it.
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Ranrock has fooled you all, to your demise. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Revelio. 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 Past the river near the forest. I must be on the right track. Revelio. 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 Incendio. Levioso. Incendio. Is that Infuriates wearing wooden jumper? That must be Bardolph. Protego. Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Revelio. An entry from Bardolph's journal. He overheard whispers, a plan, something to do with him. Revelio. This mentions Inferi. Something about it being Bardolph's turn next. Revelio. Revelio. This place has seen better days. I know what that means. He's Merlin Charm. Incendio! Accio! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Protego. Incendio! Incendio!
You let Nora Treadwell go, didn't you? You're about to wish you hadn't.
Incendio! Accio! Levioso! Protego!
I should warn you, I won't make the same mistakes my colleagues have made.
Incendio! Protego! Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio! Revelio! Accio! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Yes, I'm one of my own. You will.
Protego!
You'll have to fight him.
Accio! Levioso!
Time to teach someone how to bring up. You'll peter out soon enough.
You'll have to do better than that.
Incendio! Expelliarmus!
Look what you've done. You fight my edge.
Levioso! Incendio! Expelliarmus! It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts. Revelio.
You come on.
Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
Perhaps I'll scout around Felcroft for something.
Revelio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Revelio. 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 Accio. Incendio. Revelio.
Who says crime doesn't pay? But I'm practically... I tell you this. Hogwarts is lucky they've got protection.
You're the little sod that saved
Levioso. Expelliarmus.
Hey, that's mine!
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. My please. Expelliarmus. Accio.
You're going to regret it.
Incendio.
I won't go down as easy.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Protego.
Nothing. Marvelous strike.
Accio.
Potato! Potato!
Expelliarmus.
Where did it go?
Incendio. Levioso.
Is this your best?
Expelliarmus.
You. Stop moving around like a...
Revelio. Incendio. Incendio. Protego. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Revelio.
Protego! Confringo!
Revelio.
Coward!
Confringo!
Are you even surprised?
Incendio!
Expelliarmus.
Gotcha! Ha! If you could elude me!
Protego.
Slippery as a kelpie, they say.
Incendio! Incendio! Protego! Confringo!
Expelliarmus.
Ah, there you are!
Incendio!
Levioso.
Confringo!
Incendio.
Incendio!
Dodge one attack!
Confringo! Incendio! Confringo!
You survived on
Incendio!
Levioso.
Incendio!
Oh, it's actually quite
Confringo!
Levioso.
Incendio! Confringo!
forever.
Confringo!
Levioso.
I shall kill you for this when I get down from here! Boy!
Expelliarmus.
Incendio! Confringo!
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Revelio.
Which one are you?
Expelliarmus. Accio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Incendio! Revelio! Revelio! Incendio! Revelio! Accio! Levioso! Revelio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Revelio! Incendio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Stupefy! Levioso! 8 lefts is simply too many. Incendio! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Incendio! Protego! Incendio! Accio! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Incendio! Levioso! Incendio!
You've made up. Oh, I do hope my brother is all right. Oh, I do hope my brother is all right. Thank you for passing through.
Madame Beaumont, I do have some news of your brother.
Oh, please tell me he's safe.
I regret to say that Bardolph had been turned into an Inferius, and I had to kill him.
What? But how could you possibly think that an Inferius was my brother Bardolph? That's absurd.
He was wearing a woolen jumper, hand-knitted.
No, this can't be.
I'm truly sorry. I wish it had been better news. I wish you well, Madame Beaumont.
What more could I have done? Oh, Bardolph! Bardolph! Oh, my sincerest gratitude, you brave soul!
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Expelliarmus! Lumos! Revelio! Levioso! Lumos!
This must be the place Anne told me about. No one's been here for ages.
Lumos! Accio!
No. How did you do this, Jack? You'll not outfox me, Jackdaw. No, that's not it. You couldn't outwit me, Jackdaw. Now, where's the clue you left behind?
Incendio! Accio! Accio! Revelio!
A note from Jackdaw. Anne never found it. So how did he die? Was she to blame at all?
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw? I heard you disappeared years ago. You have some explaining to do.
I do? That was my puzzle you solved. What are you doing here?
A retired Aura, Helen Thistlewood, told me about a map you stole from Peeves. And then Anne told me about a cave.
You saw Anne? Broke my heart. I had to go on without her. Probably best for her in the end. Dare I ask? How is she?
She was imprisoned in Azkaban for your murder. I fear the Dementors have taken an irreversible toll on her.
What? Azkaban? Oh, poor Anne. I had no idea. I thought she'd written me off. I've been traveling the world for years to mend my broken heart. I came back here only recently, on a whim. I must speak to the Aura you mentioned and see how I can help Anne.
I'm glad to hear it. Before you go, would I still be able to find the pages with the map Helen mentioned?
I'm almost certain I dropped them in the cave the moment I was beheaded. They're bound to be mouldering away with the rest of me. Tell you what, meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you precisely where to find them.
If you don't mind me asking, how did you lose your head?
I was having a look about when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do find yourself in a cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
Helen mentioned Apollonia Black. Did she set up Anne to take the fall?
Have you never met any members of the Black family? They can be rather vindictive. Once Anne showed an interest in me, Apollonia couldn't let it alone. That her own heart had grown cold simply didn't matter.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor, whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. Found them on the floor outside the library where he discarded them. Not my luckiest find, all things considered.
Thank you. I need to find those pages to help a friend.
I shall see you there.
Revelio. Revelio. Lumos.
Enchanted candles. Wonder where they're heading. The candles seem to be leading into the Forbidden Forest. The treasure must be nearby. I suppose a picnic in the Forbidden Forest. Treasure hunting suits me.
Revelio.
You're the little sod that saved Trent.
Expelliarmus! Accio. Incendio.
Potato! Nothing more than luck.
A lucky shot. That's just pure
Accio.
You may want to move.
Levioso. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Protego. Levioso.
Avoiding our problem.
Accio. Incendio.
Estimated you.
Expelliarmus.
What's that?
You're not going to lose this.
Potato!
Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Reductor! You're a bit dodgy with your skills, aren't you, sweetheart? Confringo!
The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now.
Revelio. 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 Accio. Levioso. Potato. Stupefy. Revelio. 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 Revelio.
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. It would take the patience of a Hufflepuff to track down these pages.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks, a stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin?
Incendio! Accio! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Incendio!
The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word. Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described.
Revelio!
Intramuros.
Incendio!
Aren't you a little far from home?
Ranrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding. But, give up!
Incendio! Protego!
No, that's embarrassing, isn't it?
Incendio!
No! I will make
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me. I wonder how big this place is.
Revelio!
Impressive. That must be where all this leads. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here.
Revelio.
I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this.
Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio.
I'm not going to touch those. Whoa.
Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio.
If I could summon that platform to me, I could likely get on it.
Expelliarmus.
Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this.
Accio.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of her.
Accio. Reparo. Lumos.
Another puzzle. Well, if Jackdaw could solve this, so can I.
Revelio. Revelio.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left. Behind for me, but where could he be?
Oh. Revelio.
It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there.
Accio.
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Incendio. Incendio.
Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
Accio.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this.
Revelio.
There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what beheaded Richard Jackdaw.
Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how the spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw. Revelio.
Untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Accio. Revelio. Accio.
glad Richard Jackdaw left me something behind for me, but where could he be?
Accio!
Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this.
Revelio! Accio!
I must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years. Here it is, the map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room?
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Accio! Levioso! Accio! Potato! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Accio! Expelliarmus! 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 Revelio!
But that's unnerving. What's happening? I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section.
Revelio!
Where am I? Oh no, the room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this? I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
Can it be?
Revelio. It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside, those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book? I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book. Brilliant.
Also, the banishing charm. Useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Incendio! Revelio.
This isn't the ballet, you know.
Mm-hmm.